Hello, hello, hello. How you doing today? It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. The 1st of March, actually. The 1st of March. January, February, March. Oh my goodness. How wonderful. Brand new month. I hope you had a good last month and a better this month. It is Hypnosis Wednesday. And that just means we do hypnosis. So, welcome! Welcome back as always. The Grim is here. Beware of the idols and all that. You know, like idle hands? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? This is going to be episode 798. We're almost at 800 episodes. Monday will be the 800th episode. Cray. But I am doing good and great, thank you for asking. Lil Sebastian's having his cone off tomorrow, so that's going to be good. He's had it for like 3 weeks. I went for a nice little workout. It's been raining here. It's been raining. Heavy rain. Heavy rain. Why do I not know this, Grim? The Ides of March. What does that mean? What does you need more? I need more information now. What does that mean? Nice. My friend Lynn is here. Welcome. Great to have you. Hey, Karen. Great to have you too. We're broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. LinkedIn, I think. From Richmond, London. Great to have you back, Med. I used to hear a lot of y'alls when I lived in Austin, Texas. Y'all. I can never say it though. Sounds kind of weird if I say it. Y'all doing good? Doesn't make sense. Hypnosis within. Words to the within. Wednesday. I'm not sure. I think we just call it Hypnosis Wednesday. I think. I'm not sure. I liked your last one though. It was like Hypnosis Wednesday. MZ is here. Has it been raining up your way? Howdy. I know, cray. 800 episodes. That's a bit of consistency, isn't it? Should we just quit? 800, quit. No. Hey Laurie, great to have you here. Hey Sue, great to have you here. Okay, I'll do my very best. And then we'll have the pre-chat afterwards. Pre-chat afterwards? This is a pre-chat. March the 15th, what Grim was saying. Take the cone off Thursday, there you go. Yeah, me too. But I'm sure other people have more rain than what we get. Right? I don't know what it means though. What am I getting ready for? Do I have to dress up for the occasion? Do I? Oh, you did? I'll see. So, beware of the Ides of March is a warning to watch out for betrayal and misfortune. It's often used in political context. The term of Ides March refers to March the 15th, the day on which the Roman Empire Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BCE. For this reason, it has become associated with bad omens, betrayal, and misfortune. Wowza. I don't know if I have to get dressed up for that occasion then. I might skip that. Can we just skip that? Would that be okay? Can we just skip it? Do we have to do that? I think we'll just skip it if that's okay. Just skip. It's like issues. Nah, not doing that today. Anxiety? Nah, not for me. Don't feel like it. Inner self-talk? Being negative? Nah. I'm gonna let it go. Let's just skip it. Skip. Bad omens? Skip. Political things? Skip. Skip it. Ah, that's so kind, Adrienne. That's awesome. Thank you ever so much. Almost 800 episodes. I've got to make it till Monday first. I've got to make it till Monday. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got snow about same distance away. In a little old town called Julian. Skip it. Yeah, let's just skip it. Done with it. Not participating. That's one of my favorites. I refuse to participate. That's what you gotta say. Social media craziness. I refuse to participate. I'm gonna skip it. What society thinks I should do. I'm gonna refuse to participate on that one. I'm gonna skip it. Economy going crazy. Skip. That's what we should do, a hypnosis session just called Skip. Wouldn't that be cool? Christiana from the tropical Queensland. Nice. St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. Maybe have a Guinness. I don't like Guinness. The only nice Guinness, half decent Guinness I ever had was in Dublin. At the Guinness factory. There you go. Just decide not to. Just not going to do it, thanks. Appreciate it. Like, I appreciate anxiety saying, look, be careful with this, but I just don't need it. I just take the learning and go, okay. Thanks. True dat. True dat. Got a wonderful brewery called Stone in San Diego. There we go, the apple pie. I wasn't an apple pie fan, but when I went to Julian, the famous apple pie, it was pretty good. It was lots of sugar though. Yeah, that's true. Well, that, by the way, forgetting about the skipping rope, I'm going to tell you this right now. Skipping is the most efficient way of travel. I think we might have said that before, but skipping is the most favorite, quickest, I think for duration. I think we should all just skip. Skip the walking and get skipping. What do you reckon about that? What do you reckon about that? Oh, we did get a subscriber as well, quickly. Laurie, great to have you for subscribing even. And also I just saw... I'm scrolling back. Adrian, great. Thank you for subscribing. We're going to get to 18,000 subscribers next month. I know it. I feel it. I think skipping will cure any back. That's my new program. How to skip the bad back by skipping. The secrets they don't want you to know. The walkers don't want you to know. So skipping, yeah, is a favorite way, my favorite way to travel. See a person skipping, could be me. Pecan or pecan? I'd say pecan. I'm not that posh to say pecan. But with that, we did say, we've still got 5 more minutes before we get started. Well, we can start earlier. But it's going to be about a hypnosis session. 10, 15, 17 minutes. Pecan. We have the most amazing conversations, you know that? We do. We've talked about all sorts of things on this podcast and a pre-show. We did the whole, MZ reminded me this just the other day, about how many holes does a straw have? Skippy the kangaroo. There we go. I actually like the actual skipping too, because it's all rhythm, right? Pacan. That makes... MZ, you're having fun there. You don't say pacan. Pacan. Do you? Although I grew up in Cambridge, I definitely was not one of the posh ones there. Posh people go to Cambridge. People grow up in Cambridge are not that posh. I did go to Cambridge University on a tour. There we go. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, definitely. MZ's being posh there. That makes 0 sense. Pacan. Can I have a pecan pie, please? So, random conversations done. Let's just get back to, let's kind of rewind everything back. Bit of a record scratch. And let's get to it. So if you're ready, we can have a little post-chat afterwards. We'll start a little bit earlier. I take requests like that sometimes. In a nice way, requests. And Sue is awesome, so we'll get started, and then we can have a post-chat if you want to, if you remember to come back. If you remember, because it's going to be very relaxing. So, we'll get to it. Episode 798. I like to think unique. Like it's good when people say a little bit weird, just a little bit unique. Bit random, well, that's just unique. I like to think I'm a bit unique. Us being in the world makes that world that bit more unique after all. Okay, go get them. And then we'll start. Did you get them? Did you? Have you got them yet? We're all waiting. Get earphones on, everybody. Get earphones on. If you have them. No driving. No talking. Ideally, no standing. Because you're going to get too relaxed. Just nice. Okay, we can start. Thank goodness. I'm going to plan. I didn't test. But I'm going to plan to put my voice over here, and over here, all those different kind of things. So let me turn down this music very abruptly. Ready? Just like that. I'm going to stop that there, and we'll have what kind of music today? Let me just see. What kind of music should we have? Let me just have a quick test. What one do I want? I think it's this one. Yeah, that one. That's the one we'll go for. I like it. Remember that one. Okay. So if you're new here, I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is Motivational Monday. Wednesday is Hypnosis. We've just decided Hypnosis Hypnosis Wednesday, and then Friday is more of a chill out. And it's all here to be able to hopefully support you in making changes that you desire and deserve. That's what I'm here for. So with that, let's get to episode 798 right here and right. By the way, it's going to be about 15-20 minutes as a hypnosis. 15-20 minutes. So right here and right now. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 798. Now, in this episode, we are going to be doing a hypnosis session, all about getting the instant calm, relaxation, resourcefulness, contentment, wholeness. You get to decide. The inner peace in the mind and the body is entirely up to you. So consider where you would like more calmness maybe within you, but also in certain areas of your life when we do this. And on top of that, make sure you have some earphones on ideally, because I'm going to try and move my voice around your mind a little bit. And of course, make sure you're not operating any form of machinery or anything like that. Now, before we get into today's episode even, let's go ahead and take this very, very short ad break, which supports the show. So let's go for that, and then I'll see you in just a few moments. Are you ready to transform your life in the most amazing way? If so, go ahead and download my free hypnosis app, where you can listen to hundreds of free coaching and hypnosis audios at your convenience on your phone. Create your own hypnosis sessions. That's right, all custom and tailored to your needs. Listen to hundreds of hypnosis sessions. Truly transformational, where you can transform in the day, and also, of course, you can transform as you go to sleep by toggling over the sunshine to the moon, and it will guide you off to sleep effortlessly. And of course, please go ahead and share the love and rate and review the app, because it just means we can help and support more people in the world, and we need it so much right now. You make the difference by leaving a review. Just go to your app store, type in Hypnosis with Joseph Clough, and leave your review. I appreciate you, and thank you for listening to this message. So if you're ready, go ahead and get yourself okay. If you're ready, go ahead and get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Now, before you close your eyes, just consider how calm you would like to feel. Maybe in certain areas of your body, areas in your life. And keeping your eyes open, just breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in and let it go. And on the next breath out, go ahead and close your eyes now. That's it. Close your eyes and be here now. You see, I'm going to speak to your unconscious mind, and it can take on the suggestions of calmness, resourcefulness, any feelings of peace and relaxation that you desire. And I'm also going to count down from 10 to 0. And with each number, the inner calm will increase. It may double, expand throughout every cell of your neurology. That's it. Going down from 10, down to 9. That way, you can just relax and be in this moment. You can allow my words to go with you into trance, where every muscle can soften. You can allow your muscles to soften with each breath out. You just say to yourself, it's time to be calm. I give myself permission to be calm, to be present, to release what no longer serves, to disconnect from things we no longer need to be connected to. So relax. That's it. Down from 9, down to 8. You see, when you relax, you learn. And when you learn, you relax. So enjoy this letting go, the effortless awareness of your mind drifting and dreaming, where you may become aware of certain sounds, the music, the things in your environment, and any sound will just cause you to deepen the calmness. And especially as my voice goes with you, you can drift and you can let go now. Down from 8, down to 7. And remember, every muscle just relaxes right here and right now. Just deepening the calmness, giving yourself this present moment to be in peace, not just to have it, but to be in it. Allowing that calmness to enter your neurology, every cell, every fiber relaxes now into calmness. And as we go down from 8 to 7 and 6, being here means you're ready to feel calm. You give calm to your mind. You give calm to your body, allowing it to enter and nurture you, where old thoughts, worries and doubts can just drift away, further and further away. And instead, you put your attention and intention to the peace and the calm that is always present. Down to 5 and relax. That's right. You get to assume the feelings of relaxation, because you get to do so. You are in charge of your calm. You send it to parts of your body. You relax, where even the effort it takes to be aware of old things disappear. Where even the effort it takes to be aware of how your hands, your arm, your legs, and how they're positioned may be too much effort. It's easier to release and relax in the most beautiful, wonderful way today. Going all the way down from 5 to 4 to allow the calmness to drift around you, all the way down. That's it, all the way down. Just allowing the mind and body to drift in time and space in the most beautiful, wonderful, loving way. That's it. Down to 4 and down to 3. Learning and letting go. Down to 2. You allow more calm in. The words you speak on the inside are calming and reassuring. The internal images calm you as you consider how you would like to feel. And you may remember, and it's a good thing to remember, times in your past of being calm, when you were so relaxed, but your body felt wonderful. It felt so good, so relaxed, so calm. Because you can have the ease in your body now. You allow it and give yourself permission to double the calmness, all the way down to 1. And then from 1, you may see, hear, or feel, or just know that 0 and go from 1 to 0 and through it. That's right. You give yourself the grace of inner calm. You double those feelings, and you may imagine what it would feel like to be so calm, where your body softens. That's right. Allowing this peace of mind and body to expand, to enjoy it, to thrive within it. You see, you're in charge of your mind, and you're in charge of this calm. Almost like sending a signal to your unconscious mind that you can recall calmness whenever you desire. That's right. You may imagine a color drifting into you full of calm. Or it may just resonate in sounds, drifting, or feelings deepening. You see, however you do calm is perfect, just like you. And you, the unconscious mind, can find the necessary resources of feeling safe, feeling joy, feeling love for yourself, allowing this deepness of calm to shine throughout you. For you are calm. You get to choose calm. And whenever you want to experience this calm again, you can listen to this. Or you may just say, I am calm. In any situation, I am calm. In any moment, I am calm. That's right, for you are calm and relaxed. So allow the inner feelings of comfort to simply be here. You're in charge of your mind and body, and therefore your results. You get to choose calm today. And tomorrow, you get to choose calm again. And you, the unconscious mind, at the back of the mind, can bring these feelings of calmness, relaxation, peace, joy, anytime the conscious mind says, I am calm. And you say it the way you would like to feel, so you can feel calm, resourceful. And you, the unconscious mind, can find the necessary connections, the inner triggers that allows this feeling of effortless calmness to be fully present by choice of the conscious mind. That's right. You get to relax. You get to feel calm. It is your choice and freedom to do so. That's right. And within your mind and body, you can build that inner calmness of internal certainty. Allowing these words to soften and develop calmness into your heart and into your mind. You may imagine just releasing what no longer serves, where you can tune into a different frequency, slowing things down and being present in this moment. That's it. You are calm. With each breath out, you are calm. That's right. And then in a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 5. And with each number I count, you can retain the calmness. This feeling of relaxation in your neurology to the level that you desire. But on 5, you will awaken to the most resourceful state and energy that you decide now. So 1, every muscle remains calm but becomes more alert. At 2, you begin to expand that energy of that deep calmness as you become more and more alert and ready. At 3, you breathe in through the nose, oxygenating your whole mind and body. At 4, you go ahead and physically stretch into that calmness. And at 5, come all the way back to now. Breathe in through the nose, and on the exhale, you can open your eyes all the way back into the now while keeping the calm. So welcome back. I hope you got value from this free hypnosis session, all about getting the inner calmness. You have all the resources to retain it, to go back into it, listen to it anytime you want to feel calm, and it will deepen the calmness. It's like learning to ride a bike. It's like learning to walk. The more you do it, the easier it will come to you throughout your neurology. It is generated within you and around you. So it's time to make that change in every single way. And of course, if you enjoyed this episode and you want me to continue getting more podcasts up past the 800 and beyond, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and leave a review at josephclough.info/review. Your help in getting this work out there for free is going to be so wonderful for someone who needs it right now. We live in a turbulent world, and if we can just have more ease in the mind and body, that is what we're after to be resourceful. So that's josephclough.info/review. And of course, if you just want to download my app, we're working on some bug fixes and then some improvements, but you can go to download the app at freehypnosis.app, where you can listen to hundreds of free hypnosis sessions. And that's why I appreciate your reviews, so we can keep producing them. You can create your own custom hypnosis sessions. You pick a topic and some other things you'd like to include, and it creates it for you. We've got hundreds of hypnosis sessions in day and night versions. And ultimately, you get to transform while you sleep. So hopefully you get the value for what I'm trying to create in every single way. So with that, my friends, I look forward to speaking to you on a future podcast episode. We're 1 away from 800 episodes. Just think, you could listen to one episode every day for the next 800 days, which is like 400 hours of free, hopefully quality, wonderful content that I have you in mind for. So with that, I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. Many thanks and goodbye. Welcome back. Keeping the calmness That's what we're after. You made it, Judith. Great to have you here. Hopefully it provided you what you needed. Listen to it again. You're most welcome, my friend. That was amazing. We're getting into the words with you today, Tanya. The hypnosis. Well, thank you. Wrong one, sorry. First this one. I appreciate that. Yeah, the more reviews we get, the more we get to help people, and the more I can actually produce content. We're only getting a couple of reviews a month at the moment, so that's a bit silly. I don't even know how long it went for. I think it was 15 to 20 minutes, but we'll see on the replay. But so pleased you enjoyed it. May have been, but it's okay. The ad is going to get taken out. It's just a temporary ad that I put in before I put another ad in. But it is a bit edited, a little bit jumpy, so that could be why as well. Most welcome, Laurie. Thank you for being here. Nice. Yeah, I like that music. I was looking for it. I had to remember the name because I've got... These are just some. Those little buttons. I can't show it. It's all tied up with wires and I could just destroy the whole stream in minutes if... There we go, some numbers there. For different music. And I push those little buttons to move my voice around. So... Perfect. I think I got to that one already, but perfect. Absolutely. So we did it. We did episode 798. 799 this Friday, and then 800 on Monday. 800 on Monday. I think we decided like an idea on what we may talk about. It was about consistency and things like that. But if you're ready, we started early, so if you have any observations or questions before we sign off, then feel free to let me know. Or we could just do a short stream. That's okay as well. Don't feel like you gotta hang around. You can just let me know if I gotta go, and I'll be like, fine, that's good. I'll see you Friday. It's entirely up to you. But I'll be here for a few minutes just to see if we got any observations, questions, or anything like that. We shall see. Going once. Too calm to type. There we go. Yeah. Have to do like a voice activated one. I don't think I've got anything else to report, really. I'm teaching again this weekend. We're teaching hypnosis, so that's awesome. Yeah, other than that. Almost 800. Almost 800. We've got to get to 800. Do you ever stumble? So good during hypnosis. Sometimes I do. The hardest thing is, and it almost happened this time, I felt like there's something at the back of my throat, so it was a bit kind of like, So I tried to mute it, but I don't know if it was going to work. So I wanted to like clear my throat, in other words, but I just pushed through it. Because speaking, I've been speaking a lot recently in general by teaching, so that can happen sometimes. But thank you, I appreciate that. And I don't do any editing. Like if you decide not to edit, I do edit sometimes, like little gaps if I'm setting up the mic and everything. But I try not to do any editing at all. So if you have that as your framework, but I don't want to edit, I better not make any stumbles. Awesome, Sue. Pleased you managed to get it a little bit earlier. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hypnosis has been around forever. They had the sleeping tombs in Egypt. Then you had the hypnosis before. It actually came like more. It wasn't necessarily called hypnosis, but hypnosis came out more so by Anton Mesmer. Think about it, Anton Mesmer. Where do we get that word from? Mesmerism. Mesmerized. Mesmerism. So it was called that in the beginning. But then it got changed into hypnosis. So Anton Mesmer. I can't remember the year, but it was way back. But yeah, there's loads of studies on hypnosis. It's just an altered state to bypass the critical faculty. No, I don't read out loud. In the beginning, when I first learned hypnosis, I had like scripts to look at, but you don't want to use scripts after a while. You want to be able to go, I know what I'm saying. Trust yourself. I definitely do not read. The only thing I read, not in hypnosis, but on the podcast, I don't make any notes either, unless I've got like 5 points. Like I specifically wrote down for Monday's one, which was, the abundant life. So I had 5 points I wanted to go about because I was saying these are some key points or some pillars of abundance, like pay it forward, gratitude, doing what you love. I wanted to have that framework, but other than that, I don't make any notes. Other than, and I didn't do it even this time, I've got my old title in front of me, but I did update the number. So I've got a little notepad here, and I just changed the number after every episode to help me remember. But I didn't update anything else. So, no reading from me. It is all live. All live, unless this is a recording. Yeah, I don't want to edit. Mesmerizing, yeah. Anton Mesmer. Yeah, and you know what? He was doing for like the magnets in his stick. One day he forgot his stick, did it anyway, and it worked. So he thought, well, it wasn't about the stick or the magnet. In fact, it was him doing it, like his words were doing it. So that's what happens. Sometimes you forget the crutch, right, of what you've been using the whole time, not do it, still do it anyway, and it works. Hey, welcome, my friend. So pleased you enjoyed it. Always a pleasure to have you here. Yeah. Dr. Milton Erickson, another person. We're going on a bit of hypnotic history. But he said something like, patients are patients because they're out of rapport with their own self. They've been like programmed by society. So what I think that really means to mean is that they've been hypnotized to have issues by the events, society, people. And all hypnosis is undoing bad trances. Think about that. You're just undoing bad trances, which you've assumed to be true, right? Go for an event. We've been hypnotized. You go, oh my goodness, it must mean I'm not good enough. If someone says you're not worthy, or you should do more, have more, you go, oh my goodness, I got to live up to people's expectations. You've been hypnotized by society, things, and people, and events. So we're undoing bad trances. Yeah, I do occasional bullet points. And I definitely get into more of a flow state. Do you have any thoughts on Edgar Casey? He's fascinating to me. Do you believe could people heal from going into trance? Do you believe he could heal people? Well, all healing comes from the person. But with Edgar Casey, he would go into, for everyone here, he would go into a trance. And I think he would do a lot of automatic writing. I don't know if he did that in the beginning, but he would be tuning into certain things and information. Do I have thoughts on it? I don't have any negative things to say about it. Like, I think we can tap into something greater than ourselves. I think intuition goes beyond our 5 senses, although they say there's like 18, 20, 30 senses, like no other senses, like gut, intuition, proceptive stuff. So we're just maybe picking up on more things than we're aware of, or if we are truly in this holographic universe, maybe we're in a computer. Well, to you, I look like I'm in a computer or a device of some kind. So maybe it is some kind of virtual reality, and if it is, then we're definitely connected to the source, a bit like the Matrix. Or if it is all energy. I like the hologram model, but that's what I think, which was not much, but that's what I think. If that makes sense. If not, give me a follow-up question on that. Mesmerizing Motivational Monday. Love Erickson. Dr. Milton Erickson got polio. Had to learn how to walk again by modeling his younger sister. See, that's what it is, modeling excellence, noticing the subtle things. It was a funny story, but supposedly I wanted to do lots of regulations on hypnosis. So he went to the meeting, said some words, and they all agreed with him. I wonder what he did there. Yeah, there's lots of people like the Dave Ellman, or if you go into like the NLP, like Richard Banner, John Grinder, Steve Andreas, Robert Dilts, who've like taken it that bit further. Lots of cool people out there. I like that one. Now we're going winding back to Source Wednesday. Wednesday from within. Within Wednesday. Winning Wednesday. Winning Hypnosis Wednesday. Love the idea that we're undoing bad trances. What a profound way of looking at it. Thank you for doing this, and for us, for when you're busy, right? So busy. I am pretty busy, but I love doing this too, so it's my pleasure. Yeah, I like Dilts. I actually became a master trainer of Robert Dilts. I went up to Santa Cruz like a year or two ago. Well, it was more than a year, it was like 3 years ago, and became a master trainer. Also trained with Tad James, trained with Richard Bandler, some other people. I really wanted to train with Steve Andreas, but he passed, unfortunately. But he's one of my favorite authors on the self-development of the the NLP kind of stuff. Winning Wednesday. MZ said, that was interesting answer. Thank you. I'm loving the holographic universe book. Awesome. I've got it over there somewhere, behind this wall. Holographic universe. So I was like doing the NLP and hypnosis, and then it took me down like the desire to read other things. So like Anatomy of the Spirit was one of the first books I read, which was just a little bit out there. I can't remember who wrote it, but it's called Anatomy of the Spirit. I can't even remember if it's that good. But Holographic Universe was a book that really really like opened my eyes when I was like 20 or something like that. Because it goes into some science, and whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter, but because there are stories in there throughout history, and obviously stories can be changed along the way. But I like the idea of the model because it tunes into we are the whole. If you look at all the other therapies in the world, from reflexology, like when they do it with the ear, and it represents the body, the hand, the arm, iridology of the eye, the brain. I think every part has the knowledge of the greater whole, but just to a smaller level. So that's why you do that, and it has an effect in a different area. Because the like part of your hand represents that in reflexology. Well, if that's true, what am I a greater reflection of? And what are you a greater reflection of? Or what is reflecting the greater part, what you is contained within you, if that makes sense? So if my mind, my eyes, my body, my ears has a makeup of the rest of the body that has knowledge, maybe more diffused knowledge, but if that were to be true, then am I a smaller part within the whole? Whether that be the universe. But that also means I must have the knowledge, maybe to a fragmented level or diffused level still, of the greater than me. So maybe we do tune into something when we're consciously and unconsciously connected. That's what I'm thinking. That's what the thought I got from that book. All those decades ago. Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, well, the brain is taking in, and this varies, like 2 to 5 billion bits of information at any given moment. And then it breaks it down to bigger amounts of information to make it understand it better. So we're definitely able to tune into more. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. So pleased that you're enjoying my work. John. Almost 800 episodes. Great to have you on the stream. You're new here, right? I would recognize the thumbnail. I'm pretty good at the profile pictures. Happy Wednesday. It appears I almost missed a deep discussion. Almost. I like the philosophical thinking of reality. Because does that mean it could explain forms of the law of attraction? Spontaneous healing? Things like the nocebo-placebo effect? Does it kind of prove ghosts? Are they just echoed into the time and space continuum which repeats over like an absorption? Is it that we're just vibrating at the deepest level that we just cannot understand, even to the point that technically if I squeeze my finger and thumb, based on physics, they're not actually touching? That's a weird one. So weird, the fact that you're never actually touching something because there's always space in between. You can never see the space, but can you? Hey Jane saying, I use a lot of emotional freedom techniques which help me when I'm anxious. Do you think that is helpful? Well, the key here is you said techniques which help you. So then you do, if it works, it works. With like EFT, I know a little bit about it. But I don't deny any therapy as long as it helps. So if it helps, then great. Just like massage is a great form of therapy. Like exercise is a great form of therapy. There are so many awesome different kind of things out there. Like I've got no hate towards counseling. psychotherapy. Like, it wouldn't exist if it didn't do something. It's more to me like there are many vehicles to reach the solution, right? A bit like there are many different religions which could lead us to the solution. But so it all ends up in the same place. In my opinion, there's just my words. Just my words. My thoughts. All roads lead to Rome. So think about every therapy can lead us to that Rome. But it depends finding the right route for you, the right vehicle, the right transportation to get you there. That's what I'm thinking. So if it works, my friend. I don't throw stones at other therapies. I'll tell you why some don't work. For everyone. Like, it depends on the person. If it resonates, as I said, are they working on the real issue or are they working on the symptom? Do they need an unconscious intervention? Or do they need a conscious intervention, like CBT? Cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah. Anything that aligns internally surely should be a good thing. Exactly, right? It's congruency. Like, I appreciate counseling. It's just not for me. I just want a quicker change and like meet the issue where I believe it more lives. But it works still. So that's awesome. But it's just not my route to get to where I want to go. But the hypnosis did it. So I'm like, well, I'm going to do what works for me. And then I started doing what I'm doing. And even more than that, who knows? Yeah. I heard the theory that we're all God consciously experiencing itself. So that was a... Well, let me find this. So there was a post sometime. I don't know where it came from, but it's out there. Right? I don't know if I can even find it. It's a short story. I don't know if I can find it. But if you ever go the time, there's this little kind of... Yeah, it's by Andy Weir, I think. But it's ultimately... Here we go. A short story by Andy Weir. If you're on your way home, and then just say you died. No, what's that? It would say a car accident, nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal. You left behind family. It was like, not like a bad death, like it was just instant. And that's when you met me. And then it says, what? What happened? You ask, where am I? And the person says, you died. I said, I don't know if there's a right one. It is a right one. But, oh my goodness. So that's just a little intro to it. So I've done the intro. Oh, it is actually quite long. So I'm not going to read it all out. But type in The Egg by Andy Weir. But ultimately, the idea is that, like, that goes into the... So when am I going to our next life? And well, next life, you're going back to the 1800s. Like, well, how can you go backwards? Well, because there's no such thing in time and space. And then it gets to the point that actually you have been everyone throughout history. Like, you've incarnated into everything. Everyone. Which is weird, right? I'm not saying there's truth, it's a story. And therefore, if you incarnated as everyone in every single way, and you've gone back in time, forward in time, then ultimately it would change the way you'd interact with people because you would be that person or have been that person in a past life. So it's very kind of like you based, not necessarily from ego, but it would be like you are the main character. But ultimately you would have laid out every single role that has ever existed. And if there were to be a learning to take away from that would be, well, I'm going to treat my friends, my neighbor, everyone that much better because that's ultimately me. And then you go deeper. Well, if that is true, we're all interconnected. So then how could that not be you? It gets crazy. but it's fun, whether it's true or not. It's good to try on and consider. I'll go get this one first. Samantha says, I agree other help didn't actually help me. Then I stumbled across your hypnosis and I started seeing positive changes finally. Can't thank you enough. Well, thank you, my friend. I'm so pleased. Like I said, yeah, so and someone might have listened to my hypnosis and go, I'm not doing that, and then find counseling to be great. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The multiverse. Yeah. Miko, I can't ever say his name, he did a good book on the multiverse. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. So I'll just kind of get a bit of an excerpt. So what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? Neither. The person for the other being or said something. You'll be reincarnated. Ah. So the Hindus are right. And then the person says, well, all religions are right in their own way. Walk with me. And then you followed along and strode through the void. And then you say, where are we going? Nowhere in particular, the person says. It's just a nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then? When I get to reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? So all my experiences, everything I did in this life won't matter anymore. Not so, the person said. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. And then your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you could possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a piece of glass of water or glass of water to see if it's hot or not. You could only put a part of yourself into the vessel. When you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had. And then it goes down. I want to get to the good bit. So, the meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else. In this universe, there's just you and me. But all the people on Earth, all you. Different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? No. Oh, now you're getting it. I'm every human being who's ever lived or ever will live? Yeah. I'm Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. I'm Hitler. Yeah. Are you the millions that he killed? Yeah. So going through all these different examples. Every time you victimize someone, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done it to yourself. Every happy and sad moment experienced by a human was or will be experienced by you. Isn't that weird and crazy? Isn't it? Every time I've done that bit. So why? Why do all of this? Because someday you'll become like me, because that is what you are. You're one of many kind. Warrior. You said incarnations. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus, and you're still growing. Once you've met every human life throughout all time, you have grown enough to be born. Crazy. So, read them. It's funny. It's interesting. It's called The Egg, because you are the egg, by Andy Weir. There we go. That could be true as well, right? Could be true as well. Yeah, crazy. That's what they say, right? They've done some past life studies. Whether it's true or not, could be just a metaphor, by the way. Could be a metaphor to give us a story to learn from, because we're not able to understand it, or it's maybe too hurtful to hand it. So our mind gives us a story to learn from. But yeah, they've done studies where like scars can be tracked back and things like that, especially when children are saying these things from the birthmarks and so on. But there you go. We went all over the place today. Oh, you don't want that one. Beep. Gone into craziness at the end. Bit of a holographic universe before that. The hypnosis session. And then we were talking about something crazy before that, but it was more random crazy. I cannot remember what it was. But we've been live now for no, we haven't. I was going to say 4 hours, 10 minutes, but it's 10 minutes past 4 for me. So we're about to say goodbye. And you come and say hi. We're just about to finish. Wild Wednesday, that it was, right? The Wild Weirdness Wednesday live stream. Interesting. There's lots of cool little weird books out there and philosophies. All that kind of stuff. So there you go. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Friday. I don't even know I've got a topic yet. So I'll think of a topic. And have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. No problems. And you can just scroll back or refresh the page on YouTube and it'll just start from the beginning and you can get all the weirdness in the beginning, the great, hopefully, hypnosis session, and then the little weirdness that we went on at the end there on different philosophies. Whether it be about religions, therapies, life experiences, holographic experiences, all of those things. So you'll be able to get all the craziness then. But with craziness, it is getting crazy windy out here in California. That is a cool name, a star in Texas. I used to live in Texas. It's the Lone Star State, right? Alright. I never went to whatever you call it. Houston. I never went to Houston. I went to San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and some little kind of like Fredericksburg, a small little town. Well, we got Monday motivational, so we kind of keep it Monday. Well, motivation. Yes, you too. You have a good evening. Super windy where you are as well. Yep. It is. Everything's bigger in Texas. Which one? Is it Fredericksburg? I used to live in Austin, so it's kind of nearby. There's some wineries in Texas as well, which I didn't think would be a big thing, but they do. Pretty cold here as well. I think it's starting to rain again here as well. East Texas. So that would be... East Texas is more Houston then? Would you say that? I don't... Like, the geography of the map, I see it in my mind. I just see like Austin, kind of central. Dallas was about an hour and a half up or so, I think, a couple hours. Fredericksburg was a little bit there, and then further on to the west was San Antonio. But that's all I really remember. Yeah, Fredericksburg. Little old town. But yeah, I went there a few times. Not much to do, you just walk up and walk down, but it's a nice little town. Okay, my friends. Let's finish the stream. Thank you for being here. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the like button, the thumbs up button on YouTube. Oh, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. That's beyond me. One day? Yeah, I like Texas. Friendly people. Very courteous people. I went to a cowboy bar. That was very cool. Like real cowboys. And I'm doing a two-step. I take it serious. Bye bye. See you all later. Next to Tyler. I don't know that either though. But I'll look it up. I just couldn't do with the humidity, unfortunately. I'd love if you could move Austin, for example, to California weather, then that'd be great. We're still talking. Fort Worth, a rodeo. Yeah, I've done a rodeo over here as well. I will do. Okay, my friends, you have the most wonderful rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Many thanks, and goodbye.